Hey ladies, in today's video I'm showing you how I refresh my 3 to 4 week old knotless braids without getting them soaking wet. First I start by taking this bun down. My hair has been so itchy and I really did not want to get my braids soaking wet. So I found this amazing product that not only saves me time but also gets my scalp really clean. It's this braid shampoo I found by All Day Locks. I'm going to tell you about the product in a minute, but first I just divide my hair into 3 sections so that I can make sure I'm getting all of my scalp. And once I get my sections all divided, I start in the back spraying it on my scalp. The directions do say spray for 3 to 5 minutes onto the scalp. 3 to 5 minutes seemed like a really long time to spray, so I just sprayed until I felt like I had all of my scalp covered. And this braid shampoo claims to cleanse, refresh, and rejuvenate your hair while eliminating itchiness and dryness. My scalp is always itchy and dry, so when I saw this product, it was definitely a must try. And it says it works for locks, twists, braids, and weaves. And it gave a really tingly feeling as soon as I sprayed it on my scalp, which I love, and it instantly started to relieve my itchy scalp. So I sprayed this heavily all over my scalp, and then I kind of massaged it in for about 5 minutes, and it felt so good. Once I finished massaging that in, this is how my scalp looked. It looked so clean and felt so clean. It was so fresh and the itching had immediately stopped. Now that I'm done washing my hair, I then go in and grease my scalp with this Blue Magic hair grease. The braid shampoo, of course, did leave my hair just a little wet at the roots, but it didn't take long at all for it to dry. I just started back greasing my scalp like a couple months ago, and I'm like, why did I ever stop? Because this feels so good. After I'm done greasing my scalp, I'm going to go ahead and touch up some of my braids around the perimeter just to tighten up the edges to make them look fresh. So I'm using this edge gel that I used originally to braid my hair. I just apply a little bit of the edge gel to the root of the braid that I'm going to be doing, and then I just twist it around like one time like you see me doing here. And the majority of the time I'm wearing my braids down, so I'm just doing like the ones that are around my part and around my edges. Once I'm done retwisting some of the braids, I'm going to go in with this foam. This is a styling foam by Pump It Up. I think any styling foam or mousse works for this part, so just use what you have. I take this styling foam and put it all over my hair. I put a whole bunch from the roots to the tip of my braids, and this helps to lay down any flyaways. Once I have the mousse all applied to my hair, I go ahead and rub it in. It dissolves into the hair really, really fast. Then I go ahead and give myself a side part again. You know I love a side part. Take some of that same edge control or braid gel and just apply it to my edges. And then I take my red tail comb just to kind of define my part again. Then I did go in with the Isoplus oil sheen just to give it some shine on the braids. And this is how my hair is looking once it's done. It looks so much better already, but because it is damp at the root due to the foam in the braid shampoo, I did go ahead and tie it up with a scarf until it's completely dry. This is my favorite scarf. It never comes off at night, and I've never had any other scarf that stays on my head all night. I got it from the beauty supply store, but I'll try to find one at Amazon and link it down below for you. So I left my hair tied up the remainder of the day since it was already late in the evening and I didn't have anywhere to go. So this is the next morning, and this is how the hair turned out after my roots are completely dry. It looks so much better and my scalp feels so refreshed, and I can actually see my parts again. It looks so good. I say this braid shampoo and this routine is a 10 out of 10 for keeping my braids refreshed and my scalp clean without having to get my hair soaking wet and it taking days to dry. If you like keeping your braids in but dread washing your braids because of the time it takes, definitely try the no rinse braid shampoo. So this is it for my braid refresh routine. Everything I use will be listed in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.